So after a 8-year-long excruciating wait for something about this movie, ever since we got this image that I just really, I really want to just burn, because this thing came out how many years ago, and we finally got something. But then we got this, and I was like, the movie actually exists. It's actually real. And let me paint you a picture real quick. It's 5 a.m. currently where I am. Your stupid ass Mr. 4K, whatever you want to call me, gets a phone notification. And that God somehow made me wake up to that specific phone notification. I open my phone and read the words, Five Nights at Freddy's official teaser. And my brain literally went like, what the fuck? Because I did not believe this thing would come out. Even though they gave us a release date, I was like, somehow this movie will not come out. And guess what? A trailer came out, and it's fucking amazing! So you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna deep dive into this thing. You know, Murdio is the greatest analysis person ever.
Stop the cap.
Who is new Rockstar when you got someone like me? I'm just amazing, you know? Alright, so this trailer isn't very long, so I want to talk about other things before we do get into the trailers. So before the trailers came out, Jason Blum, this mischievous man that I just believe is sitting in a chair in a dark room holding some penguin plushie and is watching Twitter as he walks around the earth, decides to make a countdown. Now, I wasn't awake for this because I was asleep, but for anyone who was awake, he was making a countdown, and everyone was very confused. But when that countdown was finished, we got this beauty of a thing, and I will defend this poster. I really truly do think they did a fantastic job with this poster. One thing I don't like is those goofy ass eyes. Why? Did we really need the red eyes? And also, why does the cupcake think he's a part of the team? No! Leave! You're not a part of this! Blood really thinks he's a part of this! You're not! You're not a part of the Core 4! Get out! But on a serious note, I really do think they did a good job with this trailer. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it looks like a fan made it. Shut the fuck up! Okay, this trailer, this poster looks insane. The quality, man, the quality is what makes it look so good. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but it looks like it was made from Blender. You try making a poster, alright? Somehow you're gonna make it look better, but look, it's still a good poster. It's still very nice. Hell, they even gave Bonnie overall suspenders, whatever you want to say, and I think it looks good. The thing looks good. Just, again, why red eyes? That is the cheesiest thing ever. It's like, oh, come on, nowadays it's like you see red eyes, oh, he's evil. Oh no, shiver me timbers. Guys, he's evil. Like, this is not the Child's Play reboot. Like, why? Just keep the black with a dot eye. Just, there was no need in doing so. Like, why? Please, Scott, you were working on this movie. Why did you tell them yes? Come on. And then they went ahead and released more character posters, which is pretty much this poster, but it's just individual ones. So I'm not gonna go through them. If you wanna go see them, open fucking Twitter. I don't really know. But now, let's get into this, how long is this trailer again? This 47-second teaser trailer. Quick context before we do start the trailer. So, a couple of weeks ago, there was a FNAF trailer that did get leaked. And I believe that was the trailer that was supposed to come out. But unfortunately, because of the guy that was recording it, and he's basically moving, having an earthquake for some reason, recording it, that trailer got scrapped, I think. So that is why we have this trailer. And I genuinely don't mind it. Whoever leaked that trailer, I get why you were doing it, but you kind of did mess it up for a lot of us. Alright, so let's actually get into this teaser trailer, because I've been blabbering for how long. Looking at this Audacity tab, it makes me want to vomit. So let's actually get into this. So the trailer does open up with a weird commercial that I'm assuming is not set in the present time. I'm also assuming this is probably going to be the opening for the movie, as it does look like it's set in the 80s, where typically the bite does take place. One thing, as a FNAF fan and knows a lot of the lore, I am kind of confused on how this movie is going to play out, because it seems like this is Mike's first time figuring out or finding out about the animatronics, and I'm like, if Afton's there and he made these animatronics and that's your son, why is he so shocked by all of this? Shouldn't he be like, oh wait, that's my dad's stuff, oh I knew that, wait, my brother died to that thing? Like, they really did separate themselves from the individual lore, and I don't mind that, but a lot of fans will get pissed off by that, and I get why, but they really should have tried sticking to the lore as much as they could, because it does seem that they did drive away from it quite a bit. But as the commercial does go on, it goes to show us more of the sets of the pizzeria, but then we get into actual Josh Hutcherson, who is playing Mike Schmidt, Mike Afton, whoever you want to call him, and he is being played as the new Freddy Fazbear's pizzeria security guard, and he comes into this place, and obviously it looks abandoned. This place looks very fucked, to say the least. Even the sign is messed up. It says closed and everything, and he's still walking in here like, oh, it's gonna be a great time working here. I really do love the little details they have here, like the black and white walls. They have the kids painting that was very, very important to the lore, especially in the games. They have a glass painting of Chica. I think that was really cool of them. Really do appreciate Blumhouse as a whole for taking a shot at FNAF, especially when it comes to this low budget stuff. So big props onto them. My biggest prop to them is the animatronics themselves, because now you see Mike actually pointing at them with a flashlight, and you really gotta just clap for them, and they really took the time to make these practical suits. So big up Blumhouse, and who made the suits, I'll put them up here because I did forget their names, but big up to them. Talk a bit about the designs. Now I know the poster showed us a bit of it, but here you can actually see it in better lighting. I think they did a fantastic job, honestly. I think they brought in all the necessities that were needed for these designs and just added something else to make it special for the movie. Yes, obviously I hate the red eyes, but I much rather prefer them when the red eyes are not on. I really do hope that design does change. Maybe in post-production they can get rid of them by the time the movie is out, because I really do hope they are listening to the fans when it comes to the red eyes, because I do think they did have the red eyes for a lot of important visual moments. I do believe that the red eyes will be used for moments in the dark, or moments for jump scares, or moments where you can't see the animatronics and their eyes just light up, and I do think that's a really cool visual standpoint. But I just don't know how much I like it, especially when they look like they're hung over. And I get the meme, like there's even him doing something, but I don't really like it, and a lot of fans don't. One thing I'm actually not seeing a lot of people talk about, but the official Freddy design doesn't have white gloves like the poster does, which a lot of us were like, oh, that would be a cool design. I'm actually happy they didn't use it, because it would kind of be weird. The color scheme doesn't work too much with it, so I'm really happy Blumhouse and Scott didn't decide to go with that. But probably my favorite shot of the entire trailer, besides some of the animatronics and stuff, is just the security room. On the top left, you just have the poster for Celebrate, and I saw someone on Twitter going like, oh, this is so lazy, like why didn't they recreate it with the animatronics? Shut the hell up. Just be grateful it's there. You even got the soda, the fan, but the best thing ever is just seeing the actual monitors, because there are some angles from the game that are identical to the trailer, and I really do love that they took the time to recreate a lot of this, and I just love this frame right here. Probably the funniest frame in the trailer, though, is when the camera is panning around Mike and you just see Freddy there, and it just looks like he shit his pants or something, and he's about to tell his mom or his teacher. Like, it looks so weird. I don't know what to even say. Like, you can't take Freddy serious anymore. Like, the amount of memes this man had out of himself, it's just crazy to take this guy serious. Like, he's just standing there. It feels like he's about to tell his mom, Mommy, I wet the bed. Like, it looks so weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a big ass suit standing right behind a person. I wonder what happens next after this scene. Like, imagine Freddy just starts talking, like, hey, yo, what's up, my G? And Mike's, like, confused and shit. I don't even know what to say at this point. Freddy's just become a serious meme that I can't even take this guy even serious. When even if it's a horror movie, I can't take this guy serious. Probably the most fucked thing in this entire trailer is this moment right here. When did Jigsaw join FNAF? Because I want to know why this man is being trapped onto a chair and there is a animatronic opening its face and it has fucking saws in them. Excuse me, what is this animatronic? It has the red eyes, so it's one of the 4 animatronics. I would love to say it's Bonnie, mainly because of the purple on the bottom right, and because Bonnie was able to take off his mask in FNAF 1. It doesn't look like a normal endoskeleton, but I'm not entirely sure. This could be withered animatronics, but I think it's unlikely that they would introduce the withered animatronics in this movie, unless it's probably a post-credit scene. I would assume that they would not include them, especially this early on in marketing. But I guess we'll leave it up to speculation to see what this thing is. Hopefully another trailer tells us whatever the fuck that is. I'm assuming it's not Springtrap either, because it's too early to show something about him. I really do have to say, I do love when the actual animatronics are just pointed at shadows on the walls. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. You can have some kills. If the movie gets too gory, you can obviously go with them killing it through a shadow. Like, that will be some really cool stuff. But probably the most confusing thing about this trailer is the new character introduced here, Abby. And Abby is basically Elizabeth, the equivalent of Elizabeth in the games, but now in live action form, and her name is Abby. Is basically Mike's sister who he has to take care of, because the mom and dad, even though William Afton is right there, I don't know what else to say. It's kind of weird to explain this. It kind of doesn't make sense if you really think about it, because if William's the dad and Mike has to take care of her, like, it doesn't make the most amount of sense. But hey, when does FNAF make sense at all? Probably another one of my favorite shots in the trailer, even though I keep saying this, is just Freddy's eyes here. I think that's a very cool thing they did. And what makes it even better is it just doesn't have the red eyes. Like, it's so much better. Like, this works way better. This shows actual fear. If you have red eyes, I'm gonna be like, bro, this guy stinks. You ain't scary because you got red eyes. Just be scary. Gotta slow the trailer though down, because then we get a lot of shots. So first we get Vanessa, played by, I'm not entirely sure, I'll put her name up here somewhere. If I don't, I'm sorry. But Vanessa is basically a cop here. She's from Security Breach, not entirely the same character, not like every character is the same from the game, but she is a cop here who's about to tell Mike, I'm assuming, the past of this pizzeria, even though his father is the owner. I'm not entirely sure about all of this. The movie, again, I'm kind of confused about the characters in general, but hey, I guess we gotta wait for more. But then we get another cool shot with Mike standing out, and I'm assuming this is behind the pizzeria, and you just see the 5 kids. I'm assuming the 2 on the left are Bonnie and Freddy, the one in the middle is Foxy, and the one all the way on the right is obviously Chica, because she's wearing the full yellow. And I really do like that they are showing the kids here. My most anticipated thing for this movie, and I really do hope they do this, is actually show the kids being stuffed in the suits and everything. I really do want them to go out their way and show this stuff. I can imagine a lot of moments that you can do in live action form. The Bite of 83, the kids, Charlie's death. They can do Afton getting trampled by the spring locks. That would be a lot of sick moments to see in the movies, especially in live action form. And then we got the bastard himself, William freaking Afton, played by Mathew Lillard. And you can already tell this guy's a scumbag. Like, I can just feel the Walter White in him. Like, he acts nice, but behind that glasses and that white beard and that smile of his, he's a ludicrous man who is a murderer, and he's gonna be an absolute psycho, and I already know that for a fact. Mathew Lillard didn't even say a word, and I can already feel the William Afton energy out of this man. Then you see Mike in the exact same forest, and then you see a security guard being killed. I'm assuming this is probably going to be the opening kill for the movie, so there will be an opening spot for Mike in the rest of the movie so he can actually play. And then you got a shot here of Foxy's leg, which I think it's really cool that they're not showing Foxy much. They didn't even show Chico or Foxy much, so I'm assuming they're gonna save them for the second trailer or hell the movie. But then you see Abby hiding in the ball pit as Freddy and Bonnie use their fucking red eyes that I hate so much and just want to pull out their face, but I can't because I'm not in control of this, are hunting her down. Even though I'm assuming Freddy and Abby are gonna be friends, especially because this poster, I'm not entirely sure. Kid, I don't know why you're even hanging out with a animatronic that's sentient, but hey, I guess you are. And that is the end of the trailer, and somehow I managed to smudge a 40-second teaser into a now 17-minute video. So if you haven't made it to the end, Q, I hate you. I'm joking. I absolutely love you, even if you watch 1 second of the video. But if you made it all the way here, thank you, Allah. How do you think about my absolute amazing analysis of the movie? You can't even lie. I did this thing perfectly down to every word I said. It was just all amazing. I think they did a fantastic job with the teaser. I think they really have a lot of potential to make this a great video game adaptation. I really do hope they stick the landing with this one and we get more and more sequels, because I would love a trilogy out of these movies. So once again, thank you Blumhouse for this. An amazing day it was, and I love this trailer. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me do my stupid ass outro. And as always, I'm Mr. 4K, and take care.